got more like 50 more days. Whatever. Yeah, well, the obsession, the whole obsession thing is a little tricky until you really can figure out that your brain is fucking you over. You're susceptible to addictions. It's hard to step past that stuff. But I can think back to when I was like 18 years old. I was pretty into my car. you know, well, I am related to the first white child born in Rhode Island. Yeah, isn't that a great standard? Uh, it's funny. I have a weird, you know, on my father's side, they immigrated really early, like Mayflowery kind of thing, and then they hang out over here for a while, and then they all moved to Canada, and just raped and pillaged, and but like a ton of them died in wars. They were all mercenaries. Like it's like 9 out of 10 of the kids and all the families all died in these wars. So it's just kind of. I mean, I'm I'm the last male child. I'm the last descendant in my family's tree thingy, which is kind of funny. So it all ends with me. Ah, good. The rats are leaving shit. Anyway, see how many people leave. Leave, assholes. Leave. I have to admit, it was a weird night, though. Let's see, we had about 15 minutes of serious conversation, and the rest of it's just been this, you know, well, I think cock is worse than cunt, but dick is probably worse than smudgehead.
How dare you say smudgehead in my presence?
It's funny, like even that, like where the fuck did that come from? Gets back to the consciousness thing. I mean, that somehow Smudgehead was rolling around. It's been rolling around in my brain, or you can even think about it like in the Big Bang terms. It's a deterministic universe. Like all these atoms and all this energy has been going through all this crap for billions and billions of years, just so I could come up with Smudgehead. I can make Smudgehead come out of my mouth. What the fuck is that?
A beautiful thing.
Well, women are saying it more often. I think I've heard that a few times now. A woman will say some kind of shit like that. Yeah, well, women are growing balls. It's a little spooky. They are doing it, though, it seems.
And very large clitorises, like wow, we gotta keep on lowering the bar, don't we?
Yeah, it's good enough. Yes, technically I'm a lesbian with a very big clitoris. That's how I look at it. By nice, what do you mean, like polite? Their ass is polite, I'll kiss it. It's got a...
Forest, hint of forest scent is okay.
Fine.
Yeah, did he fuck that girl? Her ass smells like pine forest.
It reminded me of Christmas. I was so happy. Yeah, new car smell. That's awesome. New car smell. That's good. It smells like new pussy. Had to go.
Yeah, it's new Britney Spears song. Be like a halfway between like a virgin and Teen Spirit or something. Or something, yeah.
Yeah. Most modern pop today scares the fuck out of me.
Some pretty nasty comments coming up.
Yeah, it's really the most rancid dick. So you've done this experiment with the most rancid dick. You know, yeah, I don't know if you really have. I don't even want to contemplate the most rancid dick.
Even just like a day after work dick. No, a fresh wash of zone is way better.
It just really does not like women at all.
Libertine sodomy? What put you in? The sodomy?
Yeah. Yeah, apparently he was raped or something by a woman. I don't know what the fuck happened, but yeah, he's got issues.
Vice Wolf, Gary is showing his boobs. Shut up, man.
Yeah, and why do you want to see what you can't have? I mean, it is kind of depressing, you know? I mean, frankly, I don't even get that whole thing. Like, oh yeah, oh god damn, look at that. Oh fuck, I don't got any of that. You're like, no, I don't have any of that. Oh, it's depressing. So I just don't get how you guys, how this works for you. You've seen breasts before, right? You know where to go on the web to see lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of breasts. So why would you ask somebody who now you know, kind of, that you might even feel a little connected to and say, I want to see her breast? Is there a breast you can't have? So what the fuck good is that?
But they are beautiful.
Yeah, I know, no, I'm just saying, it's just, beauty is painful. The beauty killed the beast. I get that. I get that line. Yeah.
don't fucking talk to me. Like, I don't want to talk to you. Like, not you, Gary. Libertine sodomy. Don't like women, they don't deserve my respect. And don't fucking talk to them. How about you just stay in a room by yourself?
On a side note, and I was just wondering who your favorite painter kind of person is, like Botticelli, like who do you like?
Were you asking?
You.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a tricky. That's like asking favorite movies or something. So,
No, I was thinking maybe you're a Dolly person, or maybe you're Botticelli. I don't know what kind of art you would prefer, but I would guess those more than like a Picasso.
well, I mean, Picasso's realistic work was pretty good, actually. I mean, Picasso actually knew how to paint. He just knew how to make money. And so, yeah, you could make more money doing the simple crap than doing real art. So that's the catch. So I mean, if you say a Picasso landscape, well, I might say it's pretty good. Um, yeah, I mean, obviously you like something that's a little bit warped. I mean, I thought Dolly was a little too. I mean, it's incredibly good art. Don't get me wrong, but it's almost like it's too cartoonish for me. So that didn't really work for me. But I mean, I was very impressed by it. But yeah, it's always about what somebody's painting, I guess. So I don't even know where to go with. I don't know how to answer the question. I mean, I'm always going to have a preference for Van Gogh, but his style was really sloppy, so I don't like that. Um, so yeah, I got nothing to say. I mean, I mean, look at well, whatever. I can't even go into it. I mean, some of these guys were just so brilliant, and they were sculptors, and so I mean, you got to go back to the classics, and so yeah, I don't know what to say. But yeah, I can't just throw a name out and say, ah, yeah, that was the guy.
Good enough answer for me. Thanks.
Yeah, it's hard to know what would have happened. I mean, Van Gogh had a few pieces that were sort of almost brilliant. So I mean, it's hard to imagine Starry Night not being appreciated by almost anybody, just because of the weirdness of it, and the color and the whatever. It was just a very, you know. But I mean, overall, like I said, some of his work was so sloppy that I just don't know if it wasn't Van Gogh. You know what I'm saying? And whether people would take it seriously.
At the bookstore, I was really obsessed with reading letters between Theo and Vincent, like notes between the brothers. And I just was obsessed with reading these kind of like diary notes between the brothers, and that's what was most interesting about Van Gogh for me.
Yeah, there's actually a pretty good movie. Well, I mean, there's the movie actually done with what's his face in it that's really good. But there's also a stage performance done by Leonard Nimoy where he plays Vincent Van Gogh's brother, and he basically reads a lot of the content from the letters. And so it's a one-man show, and he just basically narrates this conversation between him and his brother. And it's really, if you can go find it, Leonard Nimoy and Vincent Van Gogh, if you can find it somewhere online, it's really pretty good. I mean, it tells you a lot about the backstory.
Nemo is no slouch when it comes to like the spoken word either. He's got a very good like intonation and whatnot. Very pleasant to listen to, I find.
Yeah, and he really has that. He does seem, like Vince Van Gogh's brother was sort of like that kind of character. He was kind of a nerdy, so it really fit in a lot of ways. Yeah, and they did it rather well when they filmed it. As the backdrop, they had Vincent Van Gogh's paintings. So I mean, the paintings are going on through the whole process of him going through this thing. You're seeing the paintings too, which was just pretty good. Yeah, sloppy art. That's a word for it. It's fake art too. Two girls, one cup thing was pretty fake. Yeah, fake in the sense that yeah, I know what they did. They whatever. They took a sausage maker or something and crammed your ass full of whatever peanut butter ice cream or whatever the fuck it was. It was fake shit though.
What do you think of things like Jackson Pollock? Like, I don't believe fucking just paint smears is art. Like, just paint drop lines. I think that's bullshit.
Yeah, well, I say bullshit until somebody does it where I say, holy shit, that's really pretty. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you can do faux finishes. I do that on walls or different things, and just even backgrounds sometimes for something I'm going to paint. And I'll say, ooh, that background's really cool because it's not marble and it's not wood, but it's just interesting colors and arrangement. So you can get a lot of mood with that kind of thing. You can create a mood piece. And I'm not going to say it ain't art because it is. To me, it is. But yeah, I mean, you just can't. You got to get it right for it to be worth something. I mean, it's got to say something, whether it's an accident or not. It's irrelevant. It's still got to say something.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. I just think, like, the value put towards, like, say one of his just, like, paint squirt fucking prints. Like, I just think that's ridiculous.
Well, I mean, when they just say anything the guy does, is you know what I mean? It's like just because his name's on it, it's something. That's where I mean, Picasso does that. Like I say, he'll do a curved line, and somebody will pay money for it because he did a letter S, and it's sort
Yeah,
of. And if you look at it just the right angle, it looks like a woman's boobs and her fat ass, or some other kind of bullshit. You're like,
exactly, and that's
what the fuck is
bullshit. No,
that?
that's fucking stupid. I can make that on my own time. Like, I would far rather invest in something from Impressionist era, something that looks like a work of art, rather than just whatever.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes art is an accident, and sometimes it's on purpose. It's just the way it works.
I really love Alex Gray. What do you guys think of him if you're familiar with him? Not his philosophy, but his art.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know the name. Yeah, I don't do names very well.
It's very interesting. It's more biological, like impressions of the human body, things like that. Showing like the veins, the nervous system, but in a different way. It's really impressive, I think, in my opinion.
Oh, he does that dead body stuff.
No, 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 no. That's I don't remember that man's name, but I went to that exhibit, Body World. That was really interesting. But with Alex Gray, no, it's like All right, I'll be right back. I think I have some prints.
Yeah, only you. Whatever.
No longer, but no, just some really interesting styles.
Yeah, I just like the neighbors. I got to rent the house next door, but anyway, they left behind a couple of books that are a little bit water damaged, but they're these really thick books, and one of them's Da Vinci, and the other one is uh, what's the Mona Lisa guy?
Da Vinci's Mona Lisa.
Okay, what's the Sistine Chapel guy?
Michelangelo.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, so I mean they're two pretty good books, just for of all their art, all their works, photo
They're
prints.
very beautiful works, very, very different.
Yeah, but Michelangelo, he's the one who's got all those. I mean, all those. It's hard to believe he can get so much work done. Because he's got so many really great statues.
No, he's responsible for a lot of amazing work. Unfortunately, they're in the wrong places, places I would never enter, but some very beautiful pieces.
Yes, I wasn't too impressed actually with his painting. I mean, yeah, Raphael was I thought so much better as a fresco painter. Um, but man, as a sculptor, he kicks everybody's ass.
I was curious if you looked up the ISBNs of those two books that you sent.
Nope.
Did you happen
What
to
was the
look at
title?
the copyright date?
Yeah, no, I didn't look up. No, I didn't do anything with them yet. I just, like I said, I know they're just really big books. And I'm just saying, what assholes? Why would you even, and then it damaged them? It's just so stupid. 'Cause there had to be pretty fucking expensive books. I mean, they've got to
Do
weigh
they
30 pounds each.
do they look old, like an old publication?
No, I don't think they're that old. But yeah, I can't. If they were old, they would really be expensive. You know, just because it's all colored art.
Cool, good find.
Yeah, it's just I got so much junk in my house. It's like I just, oh fuck, I gotta get rid of shit. I don't see much connection between Warhol and Lady Gaga. That sounds kind of weird.
I guess the only thing is they both have their moments in the sun. I never understood the Warhol Campbell soup can thing. That's pretty retarded. Not very. It is a different idea, but not like really original.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can find art in almost anything, so I guess that was the point. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't. The whole thing was a little bit wacky. The whole Warhol thing was wacky.
Oh my god, this libertine's got me. I'm a woman, so I have no imagination or depth in thought. Like this thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, the idea of cutting images down to their simplest lines. I mean, so the Marilyn Monroe thing I could almost understand because that was sort of an interesting print because nobody was doing that. You know what I mean? So that was sort of original. That whole idea of reducing something to poster art.